So getting into chair yoga for today, go ahead and slide to the back of your chair and we'll get nice and centered. Try to have your feet flat on the floor if you can. And if you want to, you can relax against the back of your chair. And closing your eyes, let's take a couple of deep breaths together, okay? Filling the lungs as you inhale, maybe feeling some stretching of the rib cage. And allow your exhale to be slow and controlled. And do that again, deep inhale. And deep exhale. A couple more times. Inhale. And exhale. Inhaling. And exhaling. Relax your effort around the breath. And just touch in to see how you feel in your body this afternoon. Any tension, any relaxation, any points of interest that you're hoping we work out today. Compassion for all of these experiences, the comfort, the discomfort, and everything in between. So go ahead and take a deeper, fuller breath and bring yourself on back. Good. And go ahead and slide to the front of your chair. And for now, have your knees hip width apart. Have your heels stacking underneath the knees, nice and stable base. Relax your arms down by your side. And then inhale, sweep the arms overhead, look up just a little bit. And then exhale, release your arms down. So we're going to start by warming up the shoulders and arms. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, release down. Moving with your breath, let's keep going. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, sweep the arms down. Good, a couple more times. Good, we're gonna add on to this, all right? So sweeping the arms down, there's gonna be a couple of movements now. So inhale, reach the arms overhead. As you exhale, hinge at your hips and fold forward as the arms sweep down. Then reverse that movement. Sweep the arms back with a strong back, come all the way up. Now this next one will be a little bit different. With your exhale, you're gonna fold just halfway forward. So bring the chest onto the thighs, arms out to the side, and then inhale, come all the way back up. Good, we're gonna fold all the way forward this time. Exhale, come all the way down and arms toward the floor. Inhale, sweep the arms out again. Then lift back up, arms overhead. Good, again, halfway forward. So chest on the thighs, arms out to the side. Inhale, lift back up, nice strong back. Then we'll go all the way forward again. Exhale, fold. Arms down. Inhale up. Exhale to go halfway, and this time stop just a hair above the thighs so the back stays engaged. Then inhale, lift yourself back up. It's a little bit different that way. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Again, sweep the arms out to the side, come all the way up. Exhale halfway in the same way as before. So just come a little bit above the thighs so the back stays engaged, and then come back up, and then fold all the way forward. Exhale. Let's do maybe 2 more full rounds. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, halfway forward, chest hovering just off the thighs. Lift back up, inhale. And exhale, fold all the way forward. One more time. Inhale all the way up. Good. As we come halfway forward this time, chest hovering just off of the thighs, let's stay for 3 breaths. If you can, keep the arms out to the side. If that's too much, just take the hands onto your hips. Good. Taking the arms out to the side if they've moved. Inhale, come all the way up, reach. And exhale, fold all the way forward. Let's take a couple of deep breaths here in the forward fold. Deep breaths. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms out to the side, come all the way back up. And then stay tall, release the arms on down. Feel sensation for a moment in your shoulders, maybe in your lower back, somewhere else. Whatever's true for you, be aware of it. Okay. So one thing I love about teaching these chair yoga classes so consistently is that it asks me to get creative sometimes and make up some new exercises. So this next one is a brand new one. I made it up this morning. It's going to be a great way to start creating more flexibility through your entire spine and also a little bit of work for your shoulders as well. So watch me do it first. I'm going to come into cactus arms. So arms out to the side and the hands up. And the upper arm stays pretty level with the shoulders on both arms. And I'm going to kind of keep that at same alignment as I twist down, take my right elbow toward my right knee, and then inhale, come back up. And then we'll do the other side, left elbow to left knee. Then inhale, come up. So the arms don't really move at all. It's the spine that's moving. So the arms are kind of like locked in place, like those Barbies from the 1950s that don't move their arms. Some of you know that reference. So let's give it a try. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, take your right elbow to your right knee or toward it and pull your left shoulder back a bit. Inhale, come back up. Good. Exhale, take the left shoulder to left knee, take the right shoulder back. Inhale, back up. Again, right elbow, right knee. Inhale up. Left elbow, left knee, and up. Let's keep going. Now, of course, this is creating mobility in your lower spine around the lower back. But there's also a little bit of movement happening in the upper back as well, especially when you come down elbow to knee. If you take the top shoulder back a little bit more, you'll feel a little bit more movement, we'll call it, in the upper back. Good. Let's take the right elbow toward the right knee. It's okay if it doesn't touch, but keep it going in that direction. And then as we're holding the posture this time, take the left shoulder back behind you a bit more. You could also think about as it with the elbow, the left elbow, going back a bit more. Breathe. Good. Inhale back up. And we'll do that other side. Take the left elbow, left knee. Good. Once you're there, go ahead and take the right shoulder or elbow back behind you. Try not to clench your jaw here. Good. And then inhale, come all the way back up. And now you can release those arms on down. Feel sensation. We've worked with the spine in that exercise. We've worked with the shoulders pretty deeply, especially around the upper back. And you might also kicked up some tension in the back from that last one. So we're going to do some work next to help relieve some of that. So we'll do some spinal flexes. I'll turn sideways. You keep facing forward. And we're still on the edge of our seats because this is so suspenseful and we don't know what's going to happen next. All right, it's Friday. I'm just feeling it today. Hands on top of the thighs or knees. Inhale, roll the shoulders down the back, open the heart, look up. Exhale, roll the shoulders forward, look down, upper back widening toward the ceiling. Inhale, open back up again. Exhale, round. So the movement's happening in the upper back. The lower back stays where it's at. Inhale, open. Exhale, look down. Creating mobility behind the heart. We sit a lot, especially in our culture where we sit at like computers or we drive or, just even holding a cell phone makes us round forward. This part of our back can get really, really tight. And over time, it can cause the muscles to kind of entropy. And so this helps to break up some of that habitual posturing. Let's do a couple more. Exhale around, inhale open. And we like to hold postures. So go ahead and open the heart, look up, inhale, and stay. You can feel the throat open, the front of the chest, shoulder blades behind you are squeezing together. And you might even feel the breath coming up into the upper chest. Good. Then shrug your shoulders up towards your ears, help the head back up, and then look down. Feel the shoulder blades widening at your upper back. Let's take some deep breaths into the upper back here, please. Good. Then inhale, roll the shoulders down the back, come to a neutral spine. Head stacking over the spine, just feel sensation for a moment. It's happening in the back, it's happening in the spine, or again, anywhere else you're feeling tension or sensation. It doesn't have to be bad. And then taking a deeper, fuller breath, come on back. All right. So keeping the heels stacking underneath the knees, knees hip width apart, arms down by your side. We're going to do more for shoulders and spine. That's kind of the theme today. So inhale, reach the arms overhead. With your exhale, take your right arm forward, take your left arm behind you, twist. Inhale, lift the arms back up, come back to center. Let's go the other way. Exhale, twisting to the right, left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, come back up. Let's go the first way again. Twist. And back up, inhale. And exhale, twist. And back up. Let's do a few more on our own. Inhale, unwinding. And exhale, twisting. Of course, alternating which direction you're going. Let's do one more time on each side. Good. We're going to come back to the first side. So take the right arm forward, the left arm back behind you. The right hand can come to the outside of the left thigh. Your right hand can rest on top of the chair back behind you. If that's too far back, you can just hold on to the chair next to you. And then sit up tall. And exhale, roll the left shoulder back, look behind you. Feel the navel pull into the body and twist to the left. Good. Inhale, lift the arms overhead, unwind to center. Let's stay here for a breath. Reach up, inhale. Exhale here. Deep breath in. And let's twist to the right. Take the left arm forward, right arm behind you. Left hand can come to the outside of the right thigh, right hand on the chair back behind you. Sit up tall, inhalation. Exhale, roll the right shoulder back, look behind you. Twist, twist, twist. Navel pulling into the body and to the right. And breathe. Good. One more breath here. And then inhale, reach the arms overhead, come back to center. Exhale, hinge at your hips, fold over the legs and down. Staying for a few breaths here. And as the front body is compressed against the thighs, feel the movement of the breath in the back of your body, the back ribs expanding. You might even feel it in your lower back. Okay. Inhale, sweep the arms out to the side, strong back, come all the way up. And release your arms on down. Again, feeling what you feel, whatever's there for you. So let's do some deeper shoulder work now. Sitting tall. I don't think we've done this one in a few weeks. Usually we do this one a little bit more often. Go ahead and lift your left arm overhead, and then drop the hand behind your head. Then with your right hand, reach up and grab hold of the elbow and traction the elbow toward the center line of your body. So just pull it to the right as far as you can. Now the left hand behind you, the one that's kind of floating back here, this one comes toward your spine, okay? Now, as that hand comes toward the spine, sometimes you start to round the back forward. Sit up tall again. Good. Now, this is not the most comfortable pose, I can imagine. It's not that comfortable for me either, but this one's reported to not be that comfortable for a lot of people. But it's such a great release. Once we come out of it, you'll see what we're doing here. So stay in it, breathe, especially if you're feeling discomfort. You can take some of those big breaths we did during our centering where you just fill the lungs on inhale and slowly relax the breath on exhale. Good. One more big breath. And then don't drop the arm. Just carefully release that left arm down, feeling sensation, circulation returning to it, tingling in the shoulder, the arm, the hand. The shoulder might feel lighter, more relaxed. And so we should probably do the other side so that we can feel balanced. So go ahead and lift the right arm overhead this time and drop the hand behind your head. And when you're ready, reach up with the left hand, hold on to that elbow and traction it toward the midline of the body. And then the right hand behind you, just pull it toward your spine as close as you can, and then sit up tall. Good. Breathe here. Again, you can employ that big breath, filling the lungs on inhale, slowly relaxing the breath on exhale. Keep breathing. Stay just a little bit longer, especially if it's uncomfortable. Building toward when we come out of the posture. Let's do one more breath. Good. And then carefully, don't drop it, just release that right arm and feel sensation as it floats down. Tingling in the arms and hands, shoulder. Might even feel like some tension along the neck up here. The shoulder, the trapezius muscle is releasing a bit, maybe. All right, a couple more postures to do. This next one's for the shoulders as well, and we're just gonna stretch them in a different direction than before. So take the arms out to the side, and then sweep your hands in front of you, and you have your right hand over your left, right over left, and then continue across, give yourself a hug, holding on to the shoulders. And then see how tightly you can hug yourself. You deserve it. Give yourself a big hug. It's Friday, you made it. And then lift the elbows. And you'll feel the scapula, the shoulder blades widen here, and just take a couple of deep breaths into that space that you're creating with this stretch. If you liked the big breath from the past exercise, just go ahead and bring that in here. Full breath in, relaxed breath out. Keep lifting the elbows. Good. Take a deep breath in. And then to come out, drop the elbows first, and then slowly release the hug. Again, feel. And so we did right over left last time. Now we have to do the other way around. So take the arms out to the side, sweep them in front of you, left hand over right, and then continue across and give yourself a hug, holding on to the shoulders. And then see how tightly, again, you can hug yourself. Just keep inching the fingers as far across as you can. Good. And then lift the elbows. And breathe. Again, the shoulder blades are widening here, and we're just breathing into that space between them. Deep inhale and exhale. Keep lifting the elbows. One more breath. And then again to come out, exhale, drop the elbows and release the hug. If you need another hug later, you can do that again. Good. So your shoulders might feel really open right now from not just the work we've done throughout class, but the last exercise or two especially. Keep those in your back pocket in case you need them. So we'll do two more exercises, and then we'll spend a couple minutes in meditation. So if you've moved, go ahead and slide back to the front of your chair and take the arms overhead, inhale. Exhale, take the arms out to the side and fold halfway forward. So the chest is hovering just over the thighs. The lower back is engaged. And again, if it's too much to have the arms out to the side, you can just take the hands onto your hips, but keep the back engaged. Good. Inhale, lift the arms overhead. Exhale, fold all the way down over the thighs, arms toward the floor. Release the shoulders, release the head. And take a few breaths, feeling that movement in your back body. One more big breath here. And then inhale, sweep the arms out to the side, strong back, come all the way up. And exhale, arms coming down. Good. Take your time, but when you're ready, slide to the back of your chair. And we'll go a bit deeper inward, kind of just integrating the practice as we have experienced it. Again, you can sit tall if you want to. You can relax against the back of your chair. Do whatever feels good. Try to have your feet on the ground. And close the eyes. And in our practice today, we've done a lot of work around the shoulders, the neck, the arms, and your upper back. Just notice what you feel there, what's present in this moment. We've also done a bit to stretch and strengthen the lower back. Maybe there's some relief there. Maybe there's just stronger awareness there. Maybe there's somewhere else in your body that has some stronger sensation right now. might be relief. It might just be, ooh, that bit of tension came up. But be with it. Breathe with it. And then take a moment and think about something that brings you joy. Something that brings you joy. Usually the first thing that pops in your mind is the right one for today's practice. And when you have that in your mind, what brings you joy, feel it. Feel that joy. How does joy feel? It's as if you're doing that thing right now, or you're in the presence of that thing that brings you joy. You're being with it. Feel it. Maybe it's a person or a favorite vacation spot or a time of day, practice that you have, an activity that you love to do. What does joy feel like? Rest in that sensation, that feeling. You might feel it in your body. Maybe it's around the belly or around the chest or heart. Maybe it feels like a lightness of your brain. Maybe it feels like tension relaxing. What does joy feel like? And as you go back out into your world in a few moments, and as you head out into your weekend especially, keep this question or these two questions on your heart. What brings me joy? And what does that feel like? What brings me joy? And what does that feel like? And just spend time sitting in that feeling. So for now, take a deeper, fuller breath and bring your palms together in front of you, rubbing them together, stimulating the palms, and bring the heated palms over your eyes, brushing over the top of the head, down the neck, bringing yourself back to your room. It's a joy to be with you each week. Thank you for being here. I hope that this serves you well, and I hope you have a great weekend. Until next time, take care, everybody.